What's going on, guys? So this content was actually from last night. I just didn't get a chance to put everything together last night. I figured I'd do it before I go out today. Um, I went out last night. I only worked about 3.5 hours. I started at 5:30. 5:29 was when I got my first order, and I only worked till about 9 o'clock. So first offer I got was from Panda Express. Okay, $9.05. Tip $6.75. 3.5 miles. Let's go. I'll take that. Dropped it off. Look good there. 16 minutes to make $19. Okay. Then 5:53. I get this order. $18.50. $15 in tips. 7 miles. It's a solid order to me. Definitely a solid order to me. And it's only one drop off. So it's a stacked order, Fat Shack and Eaters, but only one customer drop off. So it was a gift, because you don't really get those too often, but I took it. $27.55 for 1 hour. So now the first hour, pretty good, right? Almost $28. Okay. Then I get $13.47 plus for Little Caesars Pizza, 3.2 miles. Beautiful offer. Almost $11 in tips. Okay. So I obviously accept that. I get in there, and then I get this add-on for $7.30 for 0.3 miles. Beautiful. House is literally on the same street as the order that I'm dropping off. So obviously I'm taking that. Okay. So that's the $34.85. I dropped off the add-on first, and then the $48.32, and I dropped off the first offer. So after I dropped off both Little Caesar offers, the original and the add-on, I was at $48.32 for less than 2 hours. So not bad, right? I mean, not even 2 hours in, and I'm almost at $50. Okay. And then I get Culver's, $8.25, $6 in tips, 3.6. So I took that, and now I'm at 56 for 2 hours and 25 minutes. Okay. Then I get Slice 420, $6.25, 4.6. Not as attractive as the offers I've been getting, but it wasn't upside down. It was only 4 miles. I was actually at the Maverick gas station. So it was right down the street from where I was at. So I took it. $62.82 for not even 3 hours. Okay, and then it's getting kind of late. It's like 8:30. But I did take this one, $8.25 for Sushiyaki, 3.7, easy. So was ready when I got there. Dropped it off, no issues. $71.07. And that's kind of where I ended it at. It's at 8:54 now. I was going to work till 9, but it's only 6 minutes away from 9, so I just went ahead and ended it there. I didn't want them to send me some booty offer. So, and usually around 9, after 9 o'clock, that's what happens, is you get a lot of booty offers. Typically why, I only work until about 9 o'clock is because, otherwise I'm going to start getting $3, $4, $5, 7-Eleven offers and things like that. So, I just ended it. Tomorrow's another day. So $71.07 for 3 hours, 25 minutes. Seven offers sent, 7 offers accepted. Okay. You can see what I'm on the week right there. Not very much. This week, which was only Monday, Tuesday. Today's Wednesday. So the first 2 days of the week, I only worked 8 hours. That's literally 4 hours on Monday and 4 hours on Tuesday. Or not even 4 hours on Tuesday. 3.5. So anyways, that's the miles right there. So at the beginning of every shift, I reset it. And then at the end of every shift, I'll take a snapshot of my miles. So that way you can see how many miles I'm actually putting on. Because like I said, this is a big city. Lately, the miles have been really good. They're sending me a lot of lower miles. I mean, I don't want to jinx myself, but I haven't been getting those 15, 16, 17, 20 mile trips like I have been. And maybe that's just because I'm not going out the whole day. I've only basically been doing dinner rush every day. So maybe that's the key, guys. I don't know, but I'm loving the fact that I'm not driving a lot. Um, Not that I usually worry about miles too much, anyways. I mean, I do to a certain extent, but when you're in a big city, you know, it's kind of hard to avoid it. To be honest with you, smaller cities, yeah, you can avoid larger miles, but in the bigger cities, it's hard. But I've been doing really good. So 40.5, right? So let's go over the numbers. 7107 is what I made in 3.5 hours. So that's an average of $20.30 an hour. Not bad. Making $20 an hour. Keep in mind, this is a Tuesday night. Tuesdays are the most deadest of days. And, but nights have been relatively busy. And that's why I've been focusing on going out at night, even though I'm about to do the afternoon shift right now and see what I get. And for the miles, 7107, 40.5 miles I drove, right? That's $1.75 per mile. So not too shabby. Not too shabby. We'll see what today brings. It's a Wednesday. It's just like Tuesday. It's probably going to be dead during the day. I actually did attempt to go out yesterday afternoon, but I didn't get anything. So I just sat in a couple of different parking lots. I didn't get nothing, so I just logged out, and then I went back out last night. But we'll see today. Maybe I can get a couple of these afternoon orders. And if not, then I'll do the same I did yesterday. I'll just log out, go home, and then go back tonight. It seems like the night times are where I've been making all the money. I feel if you're not working the dinner rush, you're leaving money on the table. That's just, at least in my market. Some other markets are different. I see dashers out there at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, and they're stacking. They're making their ends. And that's good for them. This market is just during the day. It's just really not much going on. And I mean, I've tried doing like a 10-hour shift, like going out early in the morning, working all the way through, and I do okay. But what happens is I ended up not making as much during the day, and then I make the more of it up. Come 4, 4:30, 5 o'clock. So I don't know. I think I'm just gonna tend to stick to dinner rushes and late nights, like 9, 10, maybe even 11. If the orders are there, I usually after 9 o'clock, most of the restaurants close and you got to go through drive through, and that's one thing I hate is waiting in drive through. So that's why I typically stop at like 9 o'clock, 9:30. But I don't know. I'm tired of going out in the mornings, and I'm tired of going out in the afternoons and just sitting in parking lots. So I'd rather just do the night times if that's how it's going to be. Because I mean, if I can make close to $100 every night without having to go out during the day, it is what it is. Weekends are a little bit different because I feel like weekends, you can go out during the day and still make money. But basically Monday through Thursday, yeah, it's a no-go during the day for me, at least. But we'll see. It's Wednesday and it's going on noon now. So we'll see. I'm going to go out for a little while and see if I can make some money. If I can, great. If not, I'll come back tonight and I'll make another video. But anyways, guys, just a quick little video. Don't want to make this too long. It was just a short shift last night, but those were my numbers. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're out there making money. And until next time, guys, later.